Learner-centered pedagogy is a classroom where the lessons are not focused on the teacher and transmission of information. Many classrooms where the teacher is like a conductor and controlling every aspect of the lesson. The teacher micromanages the lesson, asks the students the correct questions, and the teacher speaks in the majority of the lesson.
A cooperative learning is the process of breaking a classroom of students into small groups so they can discover a new concept together and help each other learn. A presentation conveys information from a speaker to an audience. Presentations are typically demonstrations, introduction, lecture, or speech meant to inform, persuade, inspire, motivate, build goodwill, or present a new idea or product. A panel discussion is a specific format used in a meeting, conference, or convention. It is a live or virtual discussion about a specific topic amongst a selected group of panelists who share differing perspectives in front of a large audience. The letters KWL form an acronym for Know, What, Learn. In the KWL technique, readers are first asked to consider what they already know about the subject before they read the material. Brainstorming is a group creativity technique by which efforts are made to find a conclusion for a specific problem by gathering a list of ideas spontaneously contributed by its members. Discussion methods are a variety of forums for open-ended, collaborative exchange of ideas among a teacher and students, or among students for the purpose of furthering students' thinking, learning, problem-solving, understanding, or literary appreciation. Small group teaching is a distinct mode of teaching and is closely linked to active learning. It allows students, typically groups of 8 to 12, to practice, make mistakes, and work out how to think about what they're learning on their own terms. A case study is a research methodology that has commonly used in social sciences. Case studies are based on an in-depth investigation of a single individual, group, or event to explore the causes of underlying principles. The jigsaw technique is a method of organizing classroom activities that makes students dependent on each other to succeed. Role-play is any speaking activity when you either put yourself into somebody else's shoes or when you stay in your own shoes but put yourself into an imaginary situation or imaginary people. The workshop method focuses on participatory, hands-on learning, small group activity, and problem solving. Pair and small group discussions. In a nutshell, this method uses index cards for recording facts and then organizes these cards into a straightforward outline that the students can draw from when writing their paper. Inquiry-based learning is an approach to learning that emphasizes the students what they need to know. Students are encouraged to explore the material, ask questions, and share ideas. The mental method is the process of working our math calculations and carrying out problem solving mentally, without the use to write down any working out. The discovery learning method is a constructivist theory, meaning it is based on the idea that students construct their own understanding and knowledge of the world through experiencing things and reflecting on those experiences. Teachers will give students a problem and some resources to solve it. Gamification techniques use elements and principles of gaming to create an engaging learning experience. Some of the associated games are higher learning motivation to participate and complete. Socratic method, also known as method elenchus or elenchtic method or Socratic debate, is a form of cooperative, argumentative dialogue between individuals, based on asking and answering questions to stimulate critical thinking and to draw out ideas and underlying presuppositions.
How do you use learner-centered pedagogy?
Learner-centered pedagogy. Learner-centered teaching methods shift the focus of activity from the teacher to the learners. These methods include active learning, in which students solve problems, answer questions, formulate questions of their own, discuss, explain, debate, or brainstorm during class. Learner-centered teaching is an approach that places the learner at the center of the learning. This means that the learner or student is responsible for learning, while the tutor is responsible for facilitating the learning.